Hi, everybody. Danny Passmore here. Thank you for stumbling through that awkward introduction with me. I haven't lectured on martial arts in 20 years, and so this is going to be a little awkward for me getting started and quite difficult, honestly. But I'll eventually fall into my groove, so if you'll be patient and bear with me, we'll get there. I really want to focus on the materials in our book, Martial Arts, um, developing a defensive mental edge. I believe that emotional self-defense is a big part of physical self-defense. If you're trained in both, then not only can you decide how you want to live your life, but you can prevent anyone from coercing or forcing you into a type of behavior that you don't want. Okay, so I think it's very important. For our first topic, I thought I would pick something near and dear to all our hearts, and that is the difference between men and women. I know that's a controversial subject right now in today's society. So let me just get this out of the way um, and tell you that I mean this in all sincerity from the bottom of my heart. I don't give a rat's fuzzy butt if you're offended by the difference between men and women. There is a man and there is a woman. All right? That's it. I'm sorry. That's it. Yeah, men are from Mars and women are from Venus. If you believe you're from somewhere else, it's from Uranus. Okay, so now let's get started on this and see if I don't get kicked off of YouTube. We all know the general differences between men and women. Men are usually stronger and larger. Women are usually smaller. And women usually get cold easier than men. A lot of people don't know this, but men have more lean muscle than women. And ladies, I'm not saying you're fat. I'm saying men have more lean muscle. Lean muscle burns calories. Burning calorie warms your body. So if you're getting ready to go on a date and your woman asks you what's the temperature's like, if you think it's a little cool but not bad, tell her to bring a sweater because she's going to be cold. All right? And please don't fight over the thermostat. Just remember that women get cold easier than men. All right, ladies? If a guy is stifling, please put on a sweater. Let him turn the temp down a little bit so he's comfortable. All right? Okay. There's other differences too and I like analogies. So like, okay, the four major differences: the brain, emotions, sex, and physiology. All right, so let's kind of put them all together and wrap it in. So this shouldn't take very long. Men are like waffles. Waffles have little cubes, like boxes. We put everything in a box. Women are like spaghetti. Everything touches, it's intertwined. All right, here's an example. Ask a man to look at his fingernails. Generally, he'll go like this. He'll cup his hand, he'll look at his fingernails. Okay, the box, the fingernails. Women, on the other hand, will extend their arm and they'll look at their fingernails, how it applies to the hand, how it affects the arm, how it makes them feel emotionally to have their fingernails done. Because everything goes together. All right? Does that make sense? Okay, so being together, men and women. One thing I really like to impress upon people, and I get into it especially in the emotional con games, is that sex doesn't mean love. And love doesn't mean sex, right? When you start wanting to couple, all right, and God made us that way to attract to each other, all right? So it's a natural thing, but I don't believe you should rush it. If you rush it, you're really going to spoil the enjoyment. I mean, you can get immediate gratification, fine, but that doesn't last very long, right? Women like to be held and talked to and cuddled and feel loved. That turns them on, right? Guys, we see a little skin. We're there. We're ready to go. Punch it, right? Like a gas engine versus a diesel. A diesel, like women, let me tell you guys, it may take a while to warm up, but when it's ready to go, it'll run a long time. So don't rush it. Take your time. Don't just enjoy yourself physically. Learn to slow down and appreciate your woman and enjoy yourself emotionally and even spiritually. There is no greater connection we can have than to bond with a life partner and be together physically, emotionally, and spiritually. It is the greatest blessing that God has given to us as far as coupling together, right? Let me give you one more example, and then we'll go ahead and just stop it right there. You put a boy and a girl in a room together with some cars, and what do? The girls usually will be like, play family. Get in the car, honey. We're going to the doctor. Don't worry, it won't hurt. You're not going to get a shot. But the boys, they make car sounds and crashing sounds. That's just the way we are. We are different. And it's wonderful that we're different. But we're compatible because we're different. All right. So there are other differences that we could get into. We will leave it there. And you want to know more, look for when the book comes out. And maybe our next topic, we can talk about how to develop a healthy relationship. All right. If you liked this, tell a friend. If you didn't like it, keep it to yourself. All right. Thank you. God bless.